Welcome to this educational journey through one of history's most transformative events, the French Revolution. As we delve into the tumultuous times of the late 18th century, we'll uncover how this pivotal uprising reshaped France. This revolution was more than a change of political power. It was a radical upheaval that introduced new ideas about liberty, equality, and fraternity. As revolutionary fervor swept through France, the old structures began to crumble, paving the way for unprecedented social and political transformation. This segment sets the stage for our exploration by highlighting the revolution's significance and briefly outlining the events that unfolded over a decade. Join us as we embark on a chronological journey, beginning with the root causes that sparked this monumental clash, and continuing through its unfolding events and profound impacts. Let's step back in time and witness a revolution that changed history. Stay tuned as we explore the causes that ignited this spark of change. To understand the monumental French Revolution, we must first grasp the deeply rooted causes that sparked this historic upheaval. Imagine a nation burdened by economic hardship, where financial crises afflicted both the commoners and the struggling nobility. High taxes and poor wheat harvests left families hungry and hopeless, sowing the seeds of a brewing storm. Amid this economic strain, social inequality was rampant. The rigid class structure created vast discontent. In Versailles, the monarchy watched as the Third Estate cried out for justice and representation. Their whispers grew into a crescendo of demands for equality and reform. Political discontent further fueled the flames. The Enlightenment spread ideas of liberty and fraternity, yet the ruling elites resisted change, clinging to outdated notions. The mounting frustration of an ignored and oppressed populace set the stage for confrontation. In this segment, we delve into the economic challenges, social disparities, and political struggles that converged to light the fuse of revolution. Our journey continues with the iconic moment when this struggle transformed into a revolutionary spark, the storming of the Bastille. On July 14, 1789, the streets of Paris pulsed with tension. A determined crowd surged towards the Bastille, the ominous fortress symbolizing tyranny and oppression. This day marked the dawn of an unprecedented public uprising. As rumors spread of harsh crackdowns, the urgency to arm themselves became paramount. The sprawling citadel held not just prisoners, but gunpowder and ammunition, vital for the revolution's lifeblood. The iron gates trembled as the masses launched their assault, driven by a thirst for freedom and justice. Cannon fire echoed and chaos ensued. Amid fire and smoke, the symbol of royal despotism crumbled, unleashing revolutionary fervor. The storming of the Bastille was not merely a tactical victory. It was a profound statement of people's power against oppression. This historic day ignited a transformation that would forever alter French history and set the revolution's wheels in motion, paving the way for the struggles and triumphs yet to come. The Reign of Terror, an unparalleled chapter of the French Revolution, was a descent into chaos and brutality. Radical factions rose swiftly, plunging the nation into a storm of fear and bloodshed. Mass executions became a grim symbol of revolutionary zeal, with thousands facing the guillotine. Maximilien Robespierre emerged as a driven idealist, yet was consumed by the very terror he propagated. Political purges intensified, sweeping aside those opposing the revolutionary tribunal. During these fevered months, the vision of liberty frayed under unchecked violence. Yet amid the horror, the French resolve hardened, slowly reclaiming freedom's fragile promise. As we explore this turbulent episode, we transition beyond the bloodshed to examine key figures of the revolution, illuminating how their legacies continue to shape the world. During the French Revolution, powerful figures emerged who shaped its course and legacy. Meet Maximilien Robespierre, the fervent voice advocating for liberty at any cost, whose influence was pivotal during the Reign of Terror. Alongside him was Georges Danton, a passionate orator rallying the people with electrifying speeches, hoping to unify factions under a common cause. Not to be forgotten, Marie Antoinette, whose opulence and tragic fate fueled revolutionary flames. These individuals, though vastly different in beliefs and goals, were instrumental in carving out a new face for France. Their roles not only impacted their time, but echo through history as catalysts of change. As we trace the steps of these pivotal characters, we prepare to witness the dramatic upheavals they spurred, leading us to the inevitable fall of the monarchy. In revolutionary France's turbulent climate, the monarchy's fate was sealed with a grim end. As cries for change echoed across Paris, King Louis XVI faced final judgment. His execution on January 21, 1793, marked the end of centuries-old royal rule. The scaffold symbolized justice and a turning point, as the monarch's fall heralded governance guided by liberty and equality. The crown's once unassailable power became a memory, paving the way for a republic. In this pivotal moment, revolutionaries' aspirations and apprehensions intersected. With the monarchy's end, France stood poised to redefine its identity. The transformation would echo beyond French borders, setting the stage for profound impacts, which we explore in the subsequent chapter of our revolution's tale. As the dust settled from the tumultuous French Revolution, a transformed nation emerged. France, once tied to monarchical rule, embarked on a novel path toward democracy and citizenship. The revolution dismantled feudal structures, leading to a secular state and spreading Enlightenment ideas. Globally, the French Revolution echoed as a beacon of possibility, igniting the imagination of oppressed peoples and inspiring uprisings far beyond France's borders. From the Americas to Asia, ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity transcended boundaries, fostering global change. France marked a political paradigm shift, questioning monarchy legitimacy and setting precedents for democracies. The revolution's influence cemented its historical place as a catalyst for altering the world's political landscape. Today, the revolution is a shared legacy of transformation. As we reflect on its impact, our journey closes with realizing 1789's echoes still ripple through time. Join us next as we delve into this revolution's lasting significance in shaping modern values and the world. As we approach the conclusion of our exploration, let's reflect on the enduring significance of the French Revolution. This pivotal chapter in history was not just an upheaval in France. It sparked change reaching far beyond its borders. From its core principles of liberty, equality, and fraternity, the revolution reshaped societies and governance models worldwide. While these turbulent events and their aftermath seem distant, their reverberations are felt today. The concepts emerging from this era laid the groundwork for modern democratic ideals defining societies and inspiring movements. Let's pause to consider the key impacts we've uncovered. The revolution uprooted centuries-old traditions, abolished monarchy, and transformed France's social fabric. It ushered in new ideas of citizenship and national identity that challenged privilege and propelled humanity toward an equitable world. Today, the French Revolution narrative testifies to people's power and societal transformation potential. The struggle for human rights, social justice, and democratic governance traces roots to these times. The revolutionary fervor continues to inspire millions to stand up for rights and strive for justice. In closing, we recognize the ideals from the revolution are as relevant now as then. As we look at modern democratic landmarks, we see the past's clear imprint. They remind us that change, though challenging, can drive us toward a future built on foundations laid by those bold enough to demand it. Thank you for joining this enlightening journey through history's transformative period. May the spirit of revolution guide us in our quest for a fairer world for all.